target audience?
My targeted audience is, I want to target people who basically doing things the wrong way, the fast way. I want to help them, show them that they can do it the correct way.
Age group?
My age group is 18 because as soon as you turn 18, I'm sure your mom or your dad done messed up your file to at least 30.
Okay, so what's the biggest problem that they have right now in relation to the problem that you solve?
Being committed, so locking in, skipping out on parties, really learning information to get ahead.
Okay, cool. All right, so we got the baseline. So now, what I'm gonna ask you, and we ain't started yet, I'm just kind of prepping you. What, in relation to you not being focused and you going to parties and stuff like that, did you go through that yourself? And then what made you change?
Yeah, so I kind of had it like, so I am in a fraternity, so I did do like a lot of, I went to college, so yeah, I did like a lot of parties, but I noticed like when I got out of college and I started like kind of trying to look for a job, but like every time I work a job, I like quit within the first week. I just like go in, kind of learn the system, and like I'm like, man, it's either not paying enough or I don't like the manager or something. So I'm like, man, I gotta figure it out. So after I got out of college, I'm looking for a job. It's like, it ain't easy to find no job in Houston, and I'm not going to door knock. That's over with. So I started basically getting in the right, like I just started investing like in education, like after education, even though I just paid for college, like I'm like, all right, COVID hit, so we didn't even get to walk. It was just like we'll mail you your degree, appreciate your 4 years. I'm like, all right, okay, so it got real then. It got real all the way in like March. So I just started getting up on information just because we was locked in the house for so long. But then like the partying, like, so sometimes I'll go out just because like I'm still young and I want to kick it. So I was going out, but I noticed it's the same thing. You literally like, if you really think about it and break it down, you going in the same room with people to listen to music, to drink, and literally that's it. Like, that's it. So I'm like, man, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta like figure it out. So that's when I started like investing in education, like paying the high ticket to get the high information, like not being afraid basically. Because at first, like I'm like, well, you on 5,000? I'm not paying that. But now I see like, all right, boom, like you pay this, you might get in the room with somebody that you paid 5,000, but when you leave that room, you can make that back times 10. And I'm a witness of that because I just did it last weekend. So I'm like, it's just a numbers game. So I started learning like more information and started taking my information and teaching it. So when I teach my information, now I'm not worried about, how I'm gonna get money, or I don't even think about the club no more, just because I know what the gist is go in there, get drunk, and listen to music. I can do that at home. So I cut that out, and
that's a video. He just got about 3 videos in. You see how I did that?
See, look, I ain't gonna lie, this is the thing. I can talk all day, bro. Like, I really like what I do. It's just, I don't be knowing exactly what questions, like, I don't be knowing what people be wanting to hear. So it's like.
That's gonna help. How many people that's gonna help? That's gonna help a lot of people, bro. Just that right there. And then you just do that. You just being naturally you talking from the heart. Like that wasn't scripted, that wasn't manufactured. Like people gonna feel that. And when he keeps doing that and talking like that and just doing that and he chopping them videos up and he making it, and you and your stories and you showing people your real world, how you dealing with the Toro game and you dropping cars off and you doing credit and you at masterminds and you investing in yourself, they're gonna be like, oh, I gotta rock with him. Because now they're really bringing it. He didn't offer nothing, but guess what? I bet you they're gonna be going to that Linktree. Damn, he was talking about investing. He just spent $5K. He was in a fraternity. I'm in a fraternity too. I'm partying too. Shit, I'm hungover right now, but I know I gotta do something different. Let me click that link. Oh damn, he only got an ebook. It's only $97. He going to the funnel. He see his pictures and he young and he doing. Oh, they gonna buy that. He didn't offer anything, But you gotta consistently do that though. It can't just be a one-time shot. Everybody in here got a 4K phone. If you got a phone, anything in the last 2 years, you got a 4K phone, right? It don't gotta be the 15, I don't even know how much that costs. It don't have to be that. It's the 4K phone, a stand, a ring light, or I'm gonna be honest, hey, this is what I'm doing, y'all, whatever the case may be. I don't care how you do it, you just gotta put out something. It don't gotta be perfect. But you did it, bro. You just got that was about 3 videos right there. We
So
gonna chop up for you.
is that easy?
Yeah, it's that easy.
One of the things I think resonated with what you stated was when you, if I was 19, and when you stated that going to the club, all you doing is drinking, listening to music, and you said, what do you say, drinking, listening to music, and smoking, right?
No, I ain't say that.
Yeah. He said, well, that's gonna resonate with a lot of people that 18.
But he can do it at home.
I can do it at home, basically. Cause this thing, like when you getting ready to go out, you already listening to music. You like, oh, I'm finna go out. The only thing you missing is the cup. I'm like, I ain't finna keep doing that.
That's gonna target like, wow. Well, so what are you doing that's preventing you from not wanting to do that? That's when they're gonna drive you to sleep.
Yeah.
That's gonna resonate with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna go to different content that he has. That video is gonna bring him to other stuff, and that's where the consistency comes from, because now it's a different video, he doing different things. And the stories, or we'll talk about the stories in a minute, is when you bring people into the day-to-day life.
I want to point out the same thing I was talking with you, Wesley. I don't know if you noticed what Van did to you, right? What he did, he asked you the questions. You gave the answer. You already knew the answer, right? He just asked the right questions. So what if you sat down with an 18-year-old, asked them those questions? Why do you keep going to the club? What is it that's driving you back to that? They're going to give you that content, and then you can tie in how you can help them, get out of that situation.
Like on like piece it through, like.
That's exactly what he did. You see what he did, right?
Yeah.
He just asked you some probing questions. He says, okay, what are you innately good at? What do you do? How do you talk to people, right? What's your age group, right? So you ask that same individual, that 18-year-old, what do you normally do day to day, right? How do you think that's shaping your future? Where'd you learn those skills from? Where'd you learn that to go to the club, drink, stay out there at 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh, it was hereditary. I just learned that from partners were doing that, everybody else was doing that, so I just kept falling in place. Let me show you, what if you switch that around? How do you think that would impact your life? They're gonna give you the answer. Oh, yeah, I'll be 10 times better, right? What if I could show you how to do that? Or what if you just did this? Give them a real practical example and action step. And that's right there. That's a whole.
But so look, this the problem I've been having. Like, all right, so it's crazy because when I went up on my prices, more people buying it now. Like when I was charging $500 for credit repair, or $250 a month, $125, people was just like, But when I'm charging $1,000, I'm not touching your file for less than $1,000. I'm standing on that. They're like, oh, okay, bet. Send the invoice. I was like,
that's a video.
Yeah.
That's another, you still mic'd up, that's another video.
Hey, get this out.
That's something that Van told me, right? Like, when